Namaste, my beautiful queens, my beings of light. You know what I want to do today? I want to do the reading, which I will call My Destiny with This Man. And queens, I want you to think, I do not want to set any whatsoever, absolutely any time frame. Usually when I do the readings, I never look further than 2 years, and being honest with you, this is how most of us do it, how we all do it. We look within a year, maximum 2. So the professional tarot readers are not going to tell you your destiny for the rest of your life, because the dynamic change, everything changed, so on and so on. So I want you to think. I want you to think specifically about the period of time yourself. Not me telling you the period of time, but you yourself telling yourself period of time. So you think of the man you are thinking about and think whether you want to do 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. I would not recommend you doing more than 2 years, because if you see something negative, I'm gonna pull out the cards. If you see something negative, you're not gonna like it. So I wouldn't recommend you do something over than a year, probably 2, but not over than a year. But think about the man you want to know about. We will do 5. We will do 5 cards, and think about. We're gonna do 2. So think about a specific man. If you have more than 1 man, I can never imagine having more than 1, but maybe, you know, maybe you have a husband and maybe you have a lover. I'm not somebody who, you know, I'm very, you know, believe it or not, I'm a strictly good girl. Most of the time, of course. As lots of people say, I am every woman. I have 10,000 women in me. But please think about, if you want to know your destiny with more than 1 man, then think about each one of them for a different set of cards. So you decide period of time. You decide what man you are thinking about. We're going to do from 1 to 5. My destiny with this man. We will do, I'm just checking if it's not upside down. My destiny with this man. Set of card number 1. My destiny with this man. I'm not going to put 3,000 decks here. We will use the Arcanum Tarot. My destiny with this man, number 2. Set of cards number 2. My destiny with this man, whoever man you are thinking about, and whatever time period you want to give yourself. My destiny with this man. Set of cards number 4. And finally, not finally, my destiny with this man, number 4, I'm sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the last one. My destiny with this man, number 5. Concentrate on numbers. Feel the number in your heart chakra. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5. Let's go. Queens, those who put time stamps, thank you million times. As always, it's going to be energy exchange. How do you like my red roses? They're real. I'm getting really spoiled. I'm not telling his name. I told him I'm not going to tell his name, but I'm getting spoiled. 2 weeks ago they were yellow. About 2 weeks ago they were white, but he knows that I love red ones, and now I got my red ones. I'm keeping his name a secret. Anyways, let's go. Set of cards number 1. My destiny with this man. Your destiny was the wow. Okay, your destiny was your King of Swords. A tough guy you have. Girls, especially if you are having right now, if you are thinking about Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, your destiny was this man. You are destined to be with this man. The only thing, my beautiful queens, you're having yourself a tougher guy. He is a tough guy, but that's why you're Empress. I do not know what to do with this light. I really do not know what to do, how to do this light so you can see everything. Your destiny with this man is you are going to be, I'm gonna be loved by you, just you. No, but okay, anyways, don't let me sing because I'll be singing till tomorrow. Empress, you know what's amazing? He's such a tougher guy. He's such a tougher guy. He doesn't let anybody to be over him, but still he's minor arcana and you're an Empress. Do not ever believe him that he's not somebody who is very emotional. This is not, my beautiful girls, the King of Wands. This is not a King of Cups. This is a tougher guy. So he's not gonna show you how much he loves you. But Empress, you're much stronger. So if we're talking about a man is a head, you are that neck. And whenever that neck is going to turn, that's when he's going to go. You are to him a true lover, a true love. It's your ideal woman, a mother, a sister, a wife, a lover, and everybody. And he's idealizing you. You give him so much emotions and so much pleasure when he makes love to you. This is earthy love, my beautiful queens. We're not talking about karmic love when you owe him something, he owes you something, you owe each other something. This is earthy, but he wants to protect you. He wants to be with you. This is marriage, and also unexpected. You just fell into his head, onto his head, and he, you know, it's a very beautiful circumstances when the tougher guy. I hate this light. I don't know what to do with this light. Tough guy. Thinks that he's in control of everything. For some of you, this also talks about, this is marriage card, but talks about also pregnancy and having kiddos, having little kiddos looking like this man. I want you to look attentively at his face, because for many of you, he's looking like this, or he's going to be looking like this. Your influence over him is incredible. He, of course, not going to tell you this, but he's going to be faithful to you, and he's going to be loving you. It's passion, it's union. He loves you too much. Unfortunately, of course, he's not going to show you that he loves you too much. He's going to be like this, a tough guy, acting like a tough guy, but you need to know that even if he resists you, because yes, this king, oh my god, that light, this king resists everything and anything, but I do not know what to do with this light anymore. This king resists everything and anything, but you have to, I'm sorry girls for the light, I hope you see it clearly, but he's not going to be able to resist you too long, because Empress, you are an Empress of his heart, of his mind, of his body, of his soul, of everything. This is marriage, togetherness. So I do not know what is going on with the light. I will already say it 7,000 times. Set of card number 2, your destiny with this man. Okay. Well, girls, that's gonna be this is already a tougher situation. Could be two things. If you are your destiny with this man for nearest time, first of all, there are two meanings of the Six of Swords. Six of Swords has not very positive meaning. So especially if you are a Queen of Wands, if you are Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, like myself, first of all, we have a distance between you. We're having distance in between you. So in the nearest future, what you can expect, him the distance separating you. So he is going away, maybe disappearing from your life. Probably tells you why he's disappearing. Probably it's like like escaping from this relationship. Why? You are too bright for him. You are out of his league. You are such a queen which he doesn't feel much self-esteem of being with you. So another situation we might be having here, we are having here a married man again, gosh, a married man here, and you are a third party, you're a secret woman. So his soul does want to stay with you, but his circumstances in life make him leave you and going back to his family with a lot of sadness, with broken heart. But this is separation, but he's going to sail away from you, get away from you. And a third meaning of this is that his marriage, what it can mean. Sometimes of course it requires to look deeper into it, but what it means sometimes that he is getting away from his marriage, which is very complicated, and then he has to go back, figure out his things with his marriage. If it is a divorce, it's gonna be nasty and very, very complicated, and it's gonna take a lot of time. But he has to sail away from you to that other bank. He has to figure out what to do with that, get out of that situation, then come back to you. Because the thing is that number 6 talks about the potential harmony and beauty, but in order to get there, it's going to be tough, because there are 6 of swords, and swords are never talking about pleasant situation, but the same time you will be the same time we're talking about karmic soulmates. This is typical card of karmic soulmates. The same time you keep on talking, you keep on corresponding, emailing each other. The same time it could be resolving all conflicts, and you know, him opening up to you. Okay, situation is such and such, I cannot do this and this, I have to get away from you in order to figure out my problems and come back to you. So this is a destiny of your this is your destiny. Believe it or not, sometimes, because this card has lots of shades, sometimes it could be even marriage, but after getting through a lot of difficulties. But you know, that separation and those difficulties might only bring you two closer together. Set of card number 3. Your destiny was this man. Sorry, girls. You see, don't shoot a messenger. There is this expression, don't shoot a messenger. And not every man you feel wanting to be with can be turn out good for you. So if I'm telling you it's no good, that I don't mean to hurt you. It just means probably when the keeper's taking out of your life a certain man, that probably keepers are taking out of your life a lot of potential pain which you might be having in the future with this man. Set of card number 3, separation. Lover of one night. The page of wands, a younger man, especially if he is in reverse position. In reverse position, this is the loss. Also, you are dealing, even if either it is a younger man, or if you are dealing with, you know, sometimes page can be even 73-year-old. It's immaturity inside. So, bad news. Could be gossiping, unpleasant information, which is heartbreaking. In upright position, the Page of Wands is a lover of one night, which comes, or several nights, which comes and goes. You are dealing with intrigues. You are dealing with influence of the negative energies right here. So egocentric type of a person, narcissistic type of a person, unstable, uncontrolled. You cannot trust him. You cannot do anything about this man, especially if you are dealing, again, this is the fire Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but in upright position, psychologically not ready for nothing, infantile, like a child, absolutely impossible. But you know, I don't want you to be in a position of the Five of Pentacles, because you see this figure here barefoot in a freezing weather. The cathedral behind signifies the life, the destiny, the heart of this man who is in reversed position. You are begging. This is what I hate to see, this dormity behavior, but not dormity, I don't want to use that, but when a queen becomes a beggar, when a high value woman loses her value and she's standing right here and begs him, give me some of your love, please let me in, please allow me to come inside, become a part of your life. I am ready to take whatever you're ready to give me. You gave me this 1-2 nights of your, and I'm holding it, and I'm not arguing, I'm not asking, I'm not demanding anything. You know what? Don't do this to yourself. Never ever do this to yourself. Just walk away. This is not a man for you. Not a man for you. This is the worst thing which can happen to you. The reversed Page of Cups. Now, the worst would be Devil. Set of cards number 4. My destiny with this man. King of Cups. Scorpio, God help you, God help you, God help you. Universe help you. Absolute helps you. All the keepers of karma help you. All your ancestors help you if you're dealing with a Scorpio. Ha 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 again. You know, if I see a man approaching me and I see those Scorpio eyes, even though I have a son of my son Alex is Scorpio, I see those eyes, and my next thing is gonna be, excuse me, I really need to go. I'm gonna hide somewhere in a deep corner, somewhere under the bed or under the table, so he never finds me, because I attract Scorpio like I cannot tell you what, because they just find me irresistible, because I'm this mysterious creature. But I really don't want any more Scorpios in my life. That I'm done with them. So could be also Cancer, could be also Pisces, and 5 of Swords. Your destiny is what is your destiny with him? Keep on fighting. You cannot be together, you cannot be apart. You cannot be together, you cannot be apart. I hate to be with you, I hate to be without you. Discomfort, arguments. You are two strong personalities. If you're trying to, you know, one tries to outplay you, he tries to make you obey, especially if it's a Scorpio. Of course, he wants you to obey. Hell, they want you to obey. After you obey, they're gonna lose interest and go find somebody who doesn't obey. This is their nature. But believe it or not, this card sometimes means marriage. Believe it or not. But that marriage, or when you are going to fight and then make love to each other insanely, the problem is we are dealing with two very strong personalities. Jealousy, you don't want compromise, he doesn't want to compromise. You want to be, you know, the queen, he wants to be the king, so on and so on and so on. But again, could be crazy, but happy but crazy marriage. You cannot stay away from each other. You cannot stay away from each other. You already probably, you know, this movie with Kim Basinger and Alec Baldwin, it called, I think, when they actually divorced 4 or 5 times, and they got married 4 or 5 times. So they would divorce, then go back together because they couldn't resist each other. They could divorce and then go back together, divorce and then go back together. Unless you are comfortable with this kind of craziness, this is your future with this guy. The last one, number 5. Number 5, my destiny was this man. Oh, hello, 7 of Wands. So, I already talked about Lover's card 7 million times. Typical karmic soulmates, typical, not soulmates, it's too complicated for soulmates. So, the biggest meaning of the card lovers, of course you love each other, of course you're connected through lives. Don't want to use the word twin flame because I'm gonna hit my head against the wall, because it seems like you walk into a gym, see a guy on a treadmill, and it's your twin flame. The guy helps you to get your groceries in a car, it's a twin flame. The guy winks to you in a bus, it's a twin flame. Everybody's a twin flame right now, so I don't want to say it, but it could be much possible that it is, because lovers connected through lives and lives and lives. It's a true love, crazy love, complicated love. What is the meaning of lovers, especially together with 7 of Swords? We are fighting, we're fighting. There is passion, there is telepathy, there is connection beyond and above anything you have ever known. He's fighting, you're fighting. You finding your lost paradise in him, you find your lost paradise in in him, he finds it in you. But crazy sex, crazy sexuality, crazy love making, blah 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 blah. But barriers, obstacles. Right here we have the 7 of Wands. What is the 7 of Wands? 1 against 7. What it is? The obstacles could be different countries, different upbringing. He is married, you are married, 2 of you are married. His mother hates you, or your mother hates him, or everybody is against you. Everybody is against you, the whole world against you. The choice must be done only following the heart, Anahata chakra. Where it is going, we don't know. So far, at the period of time you were thinking about, you are thinking about, would be the continuous fight. You can not resist each other. You cannot stay away from each other. You are connected. Sometimes it's antipodes. Sometimes it's mirrors. This is your mystical connection. You have to be together, but barriers, obstacles have to be broken through. And the choice, the thing is a choice done by lovers, the choice which will influence your entire life ahead of you, and that choice is never easy. Will he do this choice? Will you do this choice? Will you both do this choice? You are connected for the rest of this life, whether you are meeting once a year or every day. You are inseparable. You are one. TF and karmic soulmates. But in the period of time you are thinking about, you're gonna be still fighting. Very very often this is a triangle. Very often this is there. One is married, both are married. Of course, the choice usually has to be done, especially we're having a man right here. The choice has to be done according to him. In Marcel Tarot, how you see this card looking, I will explain you. It would be a man who holds by the left hand, he's holding his mother. In the right hand, he is holding a lover. If he chooses lover, his mother walks away. If he chooses mother, his lover walks away. So this is the choice, which means in order to stay with one, you'd have to refuse from something. And the 7 of Wands talks about there is quite a bit of things you would have to refuse from, but the choice has to be made by heart. Unfortunately, definitely, if we're talking about twin flames, if he chooses whatever man always choose, come on, give me a break. This is obvious ego, money, sex, power, and everything connected with ego and control, then refused from love, refused from fire in him, which you give him, is going to be disaster for him. But what that choice is going to be, we do not know yet, because it's not told here yet. This, my beautiful queens, your destiny with this man. I hope it was helpful. Please remember, you are not this little woman who lives her little life. You have chosen to come into this time in a very tough time of quantum transition we're going through. Each one of you has the very unique light inside of you. Very, very, very unique. In all dimensions, in all levels, in all the universes, you're the only one who has this light. And that light can change everything. Can change lives, can inspire, can be that spark which creates the whole new world. Do not ever underestimate yourself. Do not ever allow anybody to control you, to make you lose your power. Do not allow anybody to bring you down and make you doubt your own worth. Do not ever allow anybody to make you doubt your own worth. Do not ever allow anybody to control you and manipulate you. Not your family, not your parents, not a man you love, not religion, nor religious sects or societies or your fears. Do not allow nobody to control you. You have been, you are, you will be forever. You are eternal and immortal, powerful being of light. Do not ever allow anybody to convince you otherwise. Namaste.